Little kale coming up. Right here too. It's a good sign.
Guys got you by themselves.
What do you? So we got neighbors. Well, I got the greenhouse moved out. Checking on the onions. Look at these things. They're growing like crazy. The problem is when you grow stuff in a house, it tends to get like tall and lanky. So on onions, it does not hurt. Like I'll come in here probably tomorrow and I'm gonna clip these all about 2 inches because it stresses them out. They're trying to reach for the light, but as long as you keep them well watered, and I'll rotate them every day. Just keep rotating them and spinning them around. And once it gets warmer out, that new greenhouse I'm building, I'll stick them into that, and they'll become a lot more hardy. But at least they're started, and like I said, onions are pretty forgiving. You can go in and just give them a haircut, and they'll start. When you give them a haircut, they'll grow a better root system instead of putting their energy into the top. So that's the plan, but I'm happy. I mean, we had probably like a 98% germination rate. So Johnny's has really nice seeds. We're happy with it. There's 1,000 here, so that's not bad. We'll get these babies planted as soon as we can work the ground. But for now, we'll keep them watered and keep you updated on them. Hey guys, it's Friday afternoon. Raining out pretty good. Also got some ice on the trees. I don't know if you can see it out there. Looks pretty neat. But got a phone call, or I got a text last night from a friend of ours, and they told me to stop by their farm this morning and check out something that I may be interested in. So I'm not going to give it away, but it's 1:30 right now. I had to make some last minute arrangements in the barn, and then I'm going to eat a quick bite, and I'm going to go pick up a couple. Well, you'll just have to wait and see when I get back. So stay tuned, and you guys will find out too what we got coming to the barn.
So Alice and I are in the kitchen patiently waiting for Scott to get home. He said he was bringing something home, and yet we're not so sure what it is. Right, Alice?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise? I think it is a surprise. So we're patiently waiting for him to get home, and then we're going to go check it out. Are you ready to head on out to the barn and see what Daddy brought home?
Yeah!
All right, let's go. Rainy, rainy, rainy. All right, let's see what Daddy's got. Where is he? Where's Daddy?
Where am I?
Oh, he's in here. Okay, let's...
Alice Marie.
Oh my gosh, look!
Come in here.
Come in here. What
Whoa.
is that, Alice?
I don't know.
What are those?
What are these?
I don't know.
Baby what?
They're baby cows.
They're baby cows. They're just as big as you are.
Is that perfect size? Yeah.
Look at them.
One's a boy and one's a girl.
So guess what? You've got some new pets to name.
Yep. You gotta think about it.
What do you... Look at me. What do you think?
I like that surprise.
You like
Like
that
that?
surprise? I do too.
Wow. They're kind of hungry.
You're kind of hungry?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Look at them.
Where did you get those?
How old are they?
About 24 hours. 48.
That
2 days.
little.
2 days old. 2 days old.
They are truly just babies.
And we gotta give a shout out to Springdale Jerseys.
Yes.
Because this is where all of our cows have come from.
And they've been wonderful.
I've worked there since, off and on, since I was 14 or 15 years old. And super nice family and hard workers and really nice jerseys. These are Jersey crosses.
Yep.
These are Limousine or Angus. And that's why we like getting them from there, is because they're a small, the Jersey is a smaller framed cow and it's not so big.
Patsy and Boy, what do you think?
These might be like,
What do you think?
third cousins to you.
Yeah.
One's a boy, one's a girl, Patsy. Daddy, where did you get these?
At the farm I used to work at.
At the farm?
So we got an addition now.
This one just wants to sing like you and me.
These guys behind me are I don't know if they're jealous or confused or it brings back memories.
Well, they're confused that these guys got here by themselves.
So we got neighbors. They got neighbors.
Hey!
You like them?
I like them.
You like them? Good thing we had this other stall finished because this was a spur of the moment.
Very spur of the moment.
We get the phone call and
Last
I
night.
jumped
It's supposed to be Patsy's stall.
Well,
Patsy's
she's gonna have
hold
to share with Boy still.
Uh-huh.
They're all right in here. Boy's going in the freezer soon, so.
What do you think? Oh my God. We are.
I promise we're maxed out on cows. This is why everybody that comes up here is like, geez, you should have built your barn a little bit longer. Nope, because I wouldn't be able to stop.
We
So,
couldn't pass these guys up though.
no,
We really
It
couldn't.
looks
No.
so cute.
And Alice has got some new buddies, don't ya? Some buddies that are your size.
we're gonna let this one take a break. Take a break,
This
bud.
one's almost
Take
ready
a
for
break.
Okay. Look what that cow's doing.
You see that she's drank about half, and it's time to give him a quick break
All right, I think that he's ready for a break too. Let's check.
because
Yep. look,
they're just
see?
like a regular baby. They got really sensitive stomachs.
I don't want to get milk
No,
on me.
honey, look. I'm
And
getting
the old saying is that a hungry calf is a healthy calf.
Woo, buddy.
So, here we go. Huh?
Can they burp? Like, do they?
No. It just gives their stomach a chance to.
There you go.
Mama, I want to help.
Hey, come over, help me.
You want to help Daddy?
You can hold this bottle. There you go.
Wow, I wish I had their eyelashes. Do you see them? If Mama had eyelashes like those, I wouldn't have to wear makeup. Beautiful.
Alice, this is the girl one.
It's the girl one?
Yeah.
They don't really swallow the milk.
Wait.
Wait.
What?
They don't really swallow the milk.
Stuff smells like Carnation instant breakfast.
Oh my god, it smells so good.
It smells so good.
It feels like you
The
want
milk
to eat
replacer.
it.
Look at wagging the tail.
Just like a dog.
Yep, just like a dog is right.
So if you didn't hear us earlier, these are Jersey Angus cross or limousine. Just depends on what they've used for a beef cross. So I really like these because they're just
No,
a nice small frame, but the beef side of them, they bulk out, which, you know, a purebred Jersey just doesn't. They're just, you know, kind of lanky, bony, but these really put on some good weight. Oh, taking a break.
It's almost gone. What did you want to say?
So, Daddy got these cows at his farm he used to work at. And I want to tell you a thing that's kind of random that we did when we were in here.
Okay.
One almost pooped on me, but it didn't.
Oh, it didn't? You like them? Of course you do. Who doesn't? Who doesn't like a baby animal?
I know.
So cute. Now this one, right
That's the
here.
girl.
That's the girl and this is the boy.
Yep.
This one just pooped.
We'll have to update them if we figure out some names.
And tomorrow we'll show you how to mix the milk replacer. Because
Daddy,
it's super simple.
Daddy, is
What?
this boy one?
That's the girl
Yeah.
one.
This is the girl one.
That's the boy one.
I like the girl one.
Oh, you do.
You can tell in a calf when they get real hungry. This right here will be sunk right in, and then just giving them that, it fills them right out.
They got full bellies for the night.
But we'll go over the exact feeding tomorrow.
They're so friendly.
All right.
It's too bad everybody didn't come in.
We still love
I got these guys.
Boy.
Yeah, we love these just the same. They're all loaded up for the night. I got to go get the water filled up. We got the radio on for them. Cows love the radio. So these guys are good for the night. We'll come out in the morning first thing and feed them again.
What will happen if we
Put the plastic on the greenhouse. So we're getting ready to mix up the calf's milk replacer, and I just thought I'd show you what we're using, so if anybody is getting ready to get some calves, they know where to go and what to do. Hold on, please. So we go up to FCI up in Detroit. It's a local feed mill and a distributor for animal products. And I get, this is their brand. This is the FCI calf milk replacer. 50-pound bags. It's expensive, but they have more expensive ones there too. But you're looking at about $70 for this bag, and it smells like vanilla Carnation instant breakfast. So we'll show you what the amounts are
stop one.
and go up to the sink and show you. So it's pretty simple. Once you get your bag of milk replacer, usually there's instructions right on it, but this recipe, I guess you could call it, is pretty much universal for most milk replacers. Again, don't quote me, check the label like always, but 10 ounces of milk replacer to 2 quarts of water, and usually the bag has a measuring cup in it, but my luck, this bag didn't have it in it, but it's no big deal. 8 ounces in a cup. So we mixed, since we have two calves, we're going to mix 2 at once. So we got 4 quarts of water, and we got 20 ounces of milk replacer, and you just dump it in. And you mix it till it's well done. The water wants to be like 110 degrees.
Yeah.
So most tap water is set at like 120. I put it in there at tap temperature. By the time it's mixed and you put it in the bottles and walk out to the barn, it's perfect. So once it's all mixed up, just pour it in the bottles, and you can. Most of these bottles are in pints measurements, but 4 pints is 2 quarts. And that's what the bottle's maximum capacity is 4 pints.
So, let's get them in.
And some of them have screw-on nipples and some are snap-on. The screw-on are easier.
Way easier.
The snap-on ones, there's a
We
little
had
trick
a snap-on
to it.
one with Patsy, and it just.
I mean,
it was
they
tricky.
work.
It worked, yeah.
They work good, but there's a trick. There is no trick with these. You just put them on. So we'll go out to the barn and get after it.
All over her tail.
Oh yeah. Well, it's what? This is how many nights we had them now?
It's Friday, so 3, 4.
This is the third night
Yep.
of the baby calves. We had a scare the other night. The heifer right here that I'm feeding, she was quite dungy. What I mean is, she was just weak, and we wasn't sure what was going on. So we lowered the heat lamps even more, and I think she was just a little bit cold stressed. So she's doing good now. Her stools are a little loose, so we're just watching, make sure she doesn't get a bad bout of scours.
Gaga!
Look at that. She's almost done.
She's a slow drinker,
Very slow.
Goo gaga!
but it's good for her tummy.
Goo gaga!
And he's over here. Would eat all day long if you let him.
Yeah.
Sucking on fingers.
I'm
What's
gonna
up
say
with
one this
What?
goo gaga.
Okay. Mr. Boy over here is being very patient. He's hungry, but he's being patient. Aren't ya? Daddy with his babies.
He's very hungry
Look at
now.
all this meat, huh? You can't think of them as pets at this point.
It's hard not to, though, sometimes.
We can get attached to the females, but
So, on the camera, boy has a lot of meat in him.
Yeah, he does. It's too bad. He's a sweet boy.
It's too bad that we have to eat him.
well, I got the greenhouse moved out next to the garden for the season. I got to finish putting the doors on, but we get the plastic on it. Tell you what, it's nice in there. The thing heats up really good, so we're happy with it, and it'll work out good here. 'Cause it's right next to this will be our summer garden area for fresh eating stuff, and then down here, now that the snow's melting, you'll be able to see. This is about right here, about an acre that was cover cropped. I cover cropped last summer. I started out with a round of buckwheat, and once that got to the flower, I plowed that in and planted oats and field peas, and that has winter killed. So that's just all a ton of residue on top, which is really nice. That'll be incorporated into it as soon as things thaw out, and then it'll be ready to plant. So things are getting there. It's melting quick. And a little check on the hothouse. You can see it's pretty sweaty in there. It got pretty warm today. So we'll take a look and see if anything's coming along. I probably ought to come up with a better system than this. But let's see. Oh, there is. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Some kale. Little kale coming up. Right here too. It's a good sign. Really good sign. I had some spinach and lettuce over in that area. That hasn't come up yet. The kale is really cold hardy. So that stuff is really going to come to the front. Well, that's exciting. Here it is. March 25th. And we have some kale sprouted outside. No heaters, nothing. So these little hot boxes work for sure. We'll walk down to the greenhouse. I moved it down here before the ground got muddy because this tends to stay pretty wet for a while. So as you can see, I kind of made a little bit of a mess, but nothing too serious. So it's nice and warm. Should work out really good. Like I said, I'm just gonna finish the doors this week. That's minor. And then I got one big ugly pine log I'm gonna use and saw it out and make 2 benches, one on each side here. There'll be a bench there and a bench on this side, just with a walkway. We'll be able to fit a lot of trays in here, 10 feet long. So, and like, it was just scrap lumber, so we got nothing into it other than like $30 for plastic. So it should work out real nice. We'll get things growing in here. Once we get nights without consistent below freezing, then we can starting some stuff in here for our early garden. But right now it's still too cold, still too early. But we start getting nights where it stays in like the 40s, then we'll be good to go. So it's coming. Just gotta be patient. For Friday's video, I'll actually be going to do a small wood job, and this is a little different than what I usually do. There's some hazardous trees kind of close to a couple houses down in Belfast, and I can't bring my skidder, so we're gonna load up the farm tractor I got and use the bucket and push they gotta be pushed. Some of them gotta be pushed. And I'm not a fan of using a farm tractor for cutting wood, but we're going to have to do it. So it should make for a pretty good video and see how things go. I did a storm cleanup here a while ago, and we got to go back and finish some other trees now. So anyways, this is what we got. We hope you guys like the new calves we got, and we're excited. It's nice to keep bringing a little bit more up here and expanding the farm. So, especially when it comes to growing our own meat, that's real exciting to see what we have on hand now and the potential for. So, we hope we can really cut down on our food bill come this fall between all the produce we're going to grow. And we get the greenhouse now, so we can extend our season in the fall for fresh greens and stuff. But we're going to leave you with that tonight, and we hope to see you Friday.